recent days, and I am humble and grateful. But the truth is, you all have given me and so many others a renewed sense of strength. Less than a week ago, you were at the crux of a turning point in Texas history. You joined the ranks of brave men and women who love this state and fought for their liberties and preserving Texas values. It was your voices, lent to me, that made it possible for me to stand those 13 hours. And it was my incredible, brilliant, eloquent, strong, hard-fighting Senate Democratic colleagues who took over that filibuster in the last 2 hours. In that Senate chamber that day, we couldn't quite get over the finish line. And with only 20 minutes left on the clock, you, after having suffered quietly and patiently the repeated abandonment of Senate rules and traditions, could be silent no longer. Understood was a raw abuse of power to secure victory. How fitting that it was the people's filibuster that stopped SB 5 and put the politicians currently in power on notice. Respect from their elected officials, and they will take their power back when disrespected and misused. It's your strength, your courage, your conviction that causes me to say today, I believe in Texas more than ever. Texas is the greatest state in our nation. To live or work or raise a family. And it's still a place where hard work and a belief in yourself can lead to success. I grew up like a lot of little girls in Texas without many advantages. My mom, like Stephanie's, was a single mom with 4 kids, and she only had a 6th grade education. And by the time I was a teenager, my life was beginning to look a lot like hers. I was a single mom too. I'm joined here today by Amber, my daughter, who's 2 years old. I had a high school diploma, but I had no idea how to get ahead in life, and education changed everything for me. Eventually, after I graduated from Harvard Law School and had the honor of being elected to serve the people of Fort Worth and Tarrant County in public office, I was able to come here. I was lucky enough to be able to make the choices in my life that I knew would work for me. And I don't regret for 1 minute my decisions about my daughters, my education, or my direction in life. And that's what we are fighting for now. A Texas where every woman is able to overcome her unique challenges because she had the same choices and the same chances that I had. For years, too many Texas politicians have tried to boost their careers by bullying women who need help with their health care. They have messed with the way that Texas women can get cancer screenings or birth control or even prenatal care. Those in power have turned down millions of our federal dollars meant to help women here simply because they wanted to hurt one organization committed to quality health care in Texas. We have fought for years convince these politicians that the best way to prevent unintended pregnancies is to give women real control of their lives. By investing in good family planning services and honest, effective, age-appropriate sex education for our kids. And we have fought to pay women equally so they can ultimately determine their own destinies. And that's what we want to work for in this special session. United, responsible senators and House members are now working to reintroduce the Texas Equal Pay for Equal Work bill. Because we believe that fair pay for our families is worth fighting for. And as you know, Governor Perry vetoed this bill, essentially saying he believes women here don't deserve it. He is wrong in so many ways. This is not just about women either. It's about our families and our values. Here in Texas, so many working families depend on their working moms and dads, and both parents need to be paid fairly. Let's remind Governor Perry that fairness is and always will be a fundamental Texas value. Texans deserve someone who will stand up for them and their values. It shouldn't be unusual for a public official to stand and fight for the men and women who elected them. It should be a job requirement. But right now, our state is in trouble. Every single statewide office is held hostage by the kind of politician who cares more about their own future than that of their fellow Texans. So it's far too rare that young Texans have the opportunity to realize their dreams in Texas today. Politicians who are in control in this capital have forgotten their duty to represent all of us. Folks who work hard every day. They've forgotten the people whose quality of life depends on the quality of state leadership. They've forgotten that down-to-earth Texans count on them to care about them and their lives. We need people in politics who love this place as much as the rest of us do. People who want to build a better Texas rather than a better political resume. Discouraged about the current state of affairs here. Some of us have felt mad. Today is different though. Don't you feel it? We feel hope. We've had an opportunity to be inspired by each other's actions in our democracy, and we've witnessed how much we can accomplish when we reclaim our power and require accountability. Texans are leaders, and together Texans can move beyond partisan politics. We've proven that by working together in bipartisan ways, we can pass legislation for equal pay for equal work. The promise of Texas is bigger than personal ambition. It's bigger than one political party. Together we can do what they won't. We can stand up for each other, we can stand up for what's right, and we can stand up for Texas. God bless you.